I got ghosts riding shotgun tonight, and the past I can't outrun, no matter how I drive. I was raised where the dust don't settle clean, where hope gets buried underneath gasoline. Daddy's voice was a bottle breaking glass, Mama's tears faded in the grass. I learned early how to disappear, how to smile while drowning in fear. Started with a drink just to feel alive, ended up praying just to survive. Now I'm signed on paper, but lost in skin. Another hotel room I don't fit in. Crowds chant my name like I'm made of gold, but they don't see the nights I'm cold. And she was fire in a dead-end town, leather jacket, never back down. We burn like sin under neon rain, then love each other straight into pain. She said, you'll never leave this life behind, and let me stranded in the rewind. Now every highway hums her goodbye, like broken glass across the sky. The rearview's just a gallery of scars. Every mile drags me back too far, and I swear I hear my soul call out, but I don't know what I'm worth now. So I drive through the ghost on Highway 9, whiskey hands and a fractured mind. Every neon sign says turn around, but I'm too far gone to slow this down. If I fall asleep in the pouring rain, let the road remember my name. 'Cause I'm just a man made out of scars, trying to find light in broken stars. Whoa, broken stars, yeah. Trying to find light in broken stars, yeah. Backseat pills and the dashboard blow, speeding through places I used to know. Every wrong turn, feel like fate. Every good day comes too late. I got success, but I still feel broke. Still choke on words I never spoke. Fancy the king, not the kid I was. Still fighting demons I can't outrun. I've been lost in love more times than I can count. Every forever turn to let down. She said I was trouble dressed in fame, and she wasn't wrong. I carry that shame. My dreams, so let it rain, let it wash me clean from every nightmare I've ever seen. If I break down in the middle of the night, let the wreckage still prove I tried. I ain't perfect, I ain't healed, but I finally feel what I feel. And maybe pain's just part of the art of a broken man with a beating heart. So I drive through the ghosts on Highway 9, whiskey hands and a fractured mind. Every neon sign says you're still alive, so I scream back, I survive. If I fall asleep in the pouring rain, let the road remember my pain. But don't forget I fought so hard to find light in broken stars. Broken stars, still finding light in broken stars. Engine fading in the morning light, rain dissolving into white. And for the first time in a long, long while, the silence didn't feel like goodbye. Rain on the windshield like broken applause, engine coughing like it's got its own flaws. Neon bleeding down in nowhere town. I've been losing sleep just to not slow down. I was born with a hope don't grow too tall. Just rusty fences and a church bell call. Daddy left a hole in the family name. Mama filled it up with survival pain. I grew up quick and slow dying place. Learned how to lie with a straight up face. First taste of whiskey felt like peace. Second taste turned me to a disease. Now I'm older but I don't feel grown. Got a million strings but I feel alone. Fancy lights, I see the dark. Every applause just tears me apart. And she came like trouble in a southern breeze. A pretty smile but a heart a mess. We loved like fire in a gas stain room. Then watched it die by a motel moon. She said you'll never change, you'll never learn. Lit a cigarette and watched it burn. Now every highway looks like her eyes, cold and bright and full of goodbyes. And I talk to God, but the signal's weak, like he forgot how to answer me. So I keep driving through broken years with a bottle full of unanswered fears. I'm just cigarettes in the rearview heaven, burning out slow at 2 a.m. Reverend, screaming my sins in the thunder skies, praying the road don't end my life. If I crash, let the truth be told. I was just a kid who grew too cold, trying to find love in a broken song, trying to feel right where I went wrong. Where I went wrong. Still singing where I got scars that don't show on stage, hidden pages in a crowded page. Every hotel room feels like jail, every goodbye feels like fail. I've been cleaning, I've been wrecked, I've been one step from no regrets. Popping pills just to mute my head, wake up wishing I was dead instead. But I ain't dead, I'm just halfway gone, singing pain in a stubborn song. Every mile makes me question fate, every mirror shows a different face. I reminisce in a parking lot, thinking success was all I got. But fame don't hug you when you shake, fame don't fix what love can break. So I pour them off for the version of me that still believed in being free. Then I burn it down just to feel the heat, just to remind myself I still be. Let the tide scream, let the past can lie, let the ghosts I love all fade outside. I don't wanna be who I used to be, but I don't know who's left of me. So I scream at the sky till my lungs go dry. If I'm still here, then tell me why. And the silence answers like it always does, with a broken heart and a lack of trust. I'm just cigarettes in the rearview heaven, still burning out at 2 a.m. Reverend, trying to turn pain into something bright, trying to survive my own damn life. If I make it through one more storm, I learn what it means to be reborn. But tonight I'm just holding on to a broken verse of a longer song. Starts slowing on the interstate, sky turns gold through the broken grate. And for the first time in a long, long while, I don't feel like I need to run from the miles. Rainfall static on a busted radio, whiskey breath and a stolen Chevy glow. I've been driving from a life I don't know, chasing ghosts down a dead-end road. I was raised with a floorboard scream, where love gets lost in forgotten dreams. Daddy's shadow in a glass of gin, Mama praying just to feel again. I learned early how to fake a smile, how to run from pain for 1,000 miles. First it was smoking, it was pills, then it was anything that made me still. Yeah, now I'm signed on paper, but I feel erased. Got 1,000 cheers, but an empty space. Fame don't warm you when the night gets cold. It just makes your silence feel tenfold. And she came like thunder in a motel light, lipstick red like a warning sign. We look like sinners trying to be saints, and tore each other down in different ways. She said you'll never outrun what you are, and left me crying in a rental car. Now every highway hums a name like broken glass in the pouring rain. And I talk to heaven through cigarette smoke, but the answers always feel like a joke. So I keep riding through my own wreckage, trying to find peace in this mess I've been given. I'm a broken neon testament, bleeding truth in a southern accent, trying to turn my scars into light in the middle of a sleepless night. If I fall apart on this highway, run till the world I was only half undone, still searching for a way back home, with a heart that forgot its own tone. Whoa, forgot its own tone. Whoa, still searching for a way back home. Yeah, I've been drowning in success I don't deserve. Every award feels like a curse. Backstage bottles, backseat regrets. Every promise I break, I forget. I got demons that know my name, they sign autographs in my shame. Every hotel mirror shows a ghost that looks like me but hurts the most. I've been sober, I've been red, I've been moments I can't forget. Popping pills just to kill the noise, trying to silence all the broken boys. But I still wake up when the sun breaks through, still breathe even when I want to. Still hear voices in the static air saying you're not gone, you're still there. And I don't know if that's enough, but it's the only thing I trust. So let the engine scream my pain away, let the thunder wash my sins astray. I ain't proud of the man I was, but I'm still here, and that's because every fall taught me how to stand. Every scar shaped who I am, and maybe broken ain't the end. Maybe it's where you start again. I'm a broken neon testament, still fighting through the sediment, trying to turn my past into light in the middle of a sleepless night. If I make it past this highway storm, I learn what it means to be reborn. Not whole, not fixed, but finally free from the weight they used to bury me. Past the county line, sunrise cuts through the fractured sky, and for the first time in a long, long while, I don't feel like I'm running out of time. Rain on steel, midnight burns. Every mile is what I earn. Whiskey breath and blurred out signs. I'm just drifting through borrowed time. I was raised where the sky don't heal, where prayers feel fake and pain feels real. Daddy's voice was a slam shut door. Mama worked till her hands got sore. I learned young how to disappear, how to turn my pain into cheap beer. First it was smoke just to calm the noise, then it was pills just to kill the boys. Now I'm famous but I'm still that kid, same dark thoughts that I never hear. So I keep driving through my decay, trying to find a better way. These devil's headlights keep calling my name, burning through the smoke of my shame. I'm a wrecking ball in a southern song, trying to figure where I went wrong. If I crash before I see the sun, tell the world I tried to outrun every ghost that I couldn't outride, every version of me that died. Whoa, that I couldn't outride. Whoa, every version of me that died. Yeah. Backstage bottles, backdoor pain, every smile feels so damn trained. I got success but I still feel broke, still choking on the words I spoke. Every ex I love turned to smoke, every promise I made just broke. I've been clean, I've been a mess, depends on the night, depends on the stress. I seen hotel rooms turn into graves, I seen myself in too many ways. Every mirror tells me I'm lost, every high comes with a cost. But I still wake up when the engine stops, still feel something when the silence drives. Like maybe I ain't fully gone, maybe I can still move on. Even if my hands still shake, even if my heart still breaks. So let the tide scream through the rain, let the thunder wash out the pain. I ain't proud of the man I was, but I'm still breathing, and that's because every fall taught me how to stand. Every scar is part of the plan. Maybe hell was just the start of rebuilding a broken heart. These devil's headlights fade away as I chase that break of day. I'm a wreck but I'm still alive, still learning how to survive. If I make it past this endless night, I burn my past into the light. No more running from who I've been, I'm learning how to live again. How to live again. I'm learning how to live again. The rain slows down, sky turns gray. First time I don't wanna run away. And somewhere in that fragile light, I finally made it through the night. Rain, rain hitting bitter like a funeral drum. Radio static saying you're almost done. I got ghosts in the mirror, I got sin in my teeth, and a bottle full of reasons I can't sleep beneath. Yeah, I was raised with a Bible meets broken glass, where dreams get buried in the good things past. Daddy was a shadow with a whiskey grin. Mama prayed hard, but the dark stayed in. I learned early how to fake being fine, how to smile while I'm losing my mind. First it was beer just to quiet the noise, then it was pills just to bury the boys. Now I'm on posters in cities I don't feel. Crowds sing my pain like it's something real, but they don't see me when the lights go black. When I'm begging myself to not go back, and she was trouble in a motel dress, pretty mouth with a heart full of mess. We burn like gas in a stolen flame, two broken angels with no real name. She said love like ours don't last too long, then turned into smoke in a sad slow song. Now every highway hums her goodbye, like neon bleeding across the sky. And I talk to God, but I miss his call, like I'm too far gone for him at all. So I keep driving through my own wrecked mind, trying to leave myself behind. These last lights in Tennessee fade slow, like everything I used to know. I'm a wreckage dressed up in skin and bones, still trying to find my way back home. If I disappear in the rain tonight, tell them I fought with all my might, 'cause even Now it's hotel rooms and empty fame. Different cities, same damn pain. Backstage bottles, backstage lies, fake ass smiles and hollow highs. I've been clean, I've been a mess. Depends on how much I can suppress. Every scar got a story it keeps. Every dream don't let me sleep. I seen love turn into goodbye fast, like it was never built to last. She told me you're your own worst ward, and walked out like she'd been there before. And now still hearing the static come when the highway sings and the night gets numb. Like I'm haunted by the man I was and the things I did just because. But I ain't done, I'm still alive, trying to learn how to survive. Even if I don't feel whole, I still got fire inside my soul. So let the thunder break my fall, let the past burn through it all. I ain't proud of where I've been, but I'm still standing in my skin. Every breakdown taught me grace. Every scar has found its place. Maybe hell was just the road to lighten up this heavy load. These last lights in Tennessee don't lie. They show me truth I used to deny. I'm not perfect, I'm not done, but I still rise with the morning sun. If I make it through this endless night, I'll turn my pain into something right. 'Cause even broken hearts still beat, and lost souls find their feet. Whoa, find their feet. Whoa, yeah. Lost souls find their feet. Rain slows down on the interstate. First time in years I hesitate. And somewhere between the dark and dawn, I finally feel like I belong. Engine humming like a prayer gone wrong. Rain falling heavy like a broken song. I got neon blood in a rented car, in a past that follows no matter how far. I was born where the street lights flicker and die, where hope don't grow, it just learns to lie. Daddy was a bottle with a human face. Mama prayed hard just to hold the place. I grew up fast in a slow decay, learned how to numb every pain away. First it was liquor just to feel a spark, then it was pills just to drown the dark. Now I'm famous but I freely erase. Same empty soul, just a different place. Crowds scream loud like they know my name, but they don't hear when I whisper shame. And she was chaos in a motel dress, red lipstick hiding her mess. We love like fire in a gasoline room, then burn out fast like a dying moon. She said you'll never outrun your sins, then kissed my cheek and disappeared again. Now every highway sings her ghost, like broken glass in the radio hose. And I talk to heaven through cigarette smoke, but the silence hits like a cruel joke. So I keep driving through fractured time, trying to outrun what's still inside. I'm the Hollow King on Interstate 7, half in hell, half out of heaven. Whiskey tears on a worn-out face, trying to outrun my own mistakes. If I crash before the morning light, tell the world I lost the fight. But I fall like a man with nothing left, still breathing through every breath. Whoa, Every compliment feels like a joke. I got money, I got fame, I got noise, but I lost a kid inside the boys. I've been sober, I've been wrecked, depends on which version I regret. Every hotel room knows my name, every mirror calls out my shame. She told me love ain't built on scars, but I roll mine and shooting stars. Watched her fade in the motel light, like she knew I'd lose that fight. Now I'm swerving through a thunder lane, talking to ghosts in the windshield rain. Every mile feels like judgment day, every memory won't fade away, but I still feel something real inside. A broken spark I can't deny. Even if I'm halfway gone, I still hum this broken song. Let the tide scream, let the past collide, let the neon burn what I hide. I ain't proud of the mess I made, but I still wake up unafraid. Every scar is a map I trace, every wound has its own place. Maybe falling was the only way to learn how to finally stay. I'm the hollow king on Interstate 7, still reaching out for a piece of heaven. Whiskey hands but a steady heart, trying to fix what I tore apart. If I make it through this endless night, I'll turn my pain into something right. 'Cause even broken men still stand, with redemption close at hand. Close at hand. Redemption's close at hand. Rain stops falling past the county line. First sunrise I've seen in a long, long time. And for once I don't feel like I'm running, I feel like I might be someone coming. Rain cuts through neon like shattered glass. Engines coughing on a haunted past. I got whiskey breath and a dead man stare, and every mile says I was never there. I was raised where the angels don't stay long, where love gets lost in a ballroom song. Daddy left scars in the shape of his hand. Mama survived the best she can. I grew up quick in a slow decay, learned how to smile while I fade away. First it was liquor just to feel okay, then it was pills just to numb the day. Now I'm on stages with 1,000 lights, still sleeping alone in motel nights. Fans scream loud like I'm made of gold, but they don't see when I'm breaking code. And she was thunder in a motel room, lipstick stained like a bad tattoo. We burned too fast for a love like ours, two broken saints on the broken stars. She said we're just damage in disguise, then kissed my pain and said goodbye. Now every highway hums a tone, like empty bottles talking back at home. And I pray to silence through cigarette smoke, but the silence laughs like a twisted joke. So I keep driving through fractured time, trying to outrun what's still inside. We're just broken saints, driving at midnight, bleeding hearts in the neon light. Whiskey dreams and a reckless soul, trying to find a way back home. If I crash before the morning breaks, tell them I gave more than I could take. 'Cause even sinners feel the flame when they scream out heaven's name. Whoa. Heaven's name, still screaming. Heaven's name. Yeah. Backstage demons in designer clothes, every handshake feels like a ghost. I got fame but I still feel lost, every high comes with a cost. I've been sober, I've been gone, depends on how the night drags on. Every mirror shows me two, one survives, the other new. She said love ain't meant for men like me, too many storms inside I keep. Watched her leave in a cigarette glow, like she already knew I'd go. Now I'm flying down a thunder road, with a heart that I can't unload. Every mile is a memory scar, every thought goes way too far, but I still hear something deep inside. Oh, to wash my sins. Let the night remind me where I've been. I ain't clean, I ain't pure, but I'm still breathing, that's for sure. Every fall built who I am. Every crack shaped the man I am. Maybe pain was the only key to unlock who I'm meant to be. We're just broken saints driving at midnight, trying to turn darkness into light. Whiskey hearts, but a steady wheel, trying to find something real. If I make it through this endless fight, I'll burn my past into the night. And even broken saints like me still learn what it means to be free. Whoa. To be free. Whoa. Still learn what it means to be free. Rain fades out past the county line. Sky turns gold like a second try. And for the first time in a long, long while, I don't feel like I'm running out of miles. Rain dripping off a rusted hood. Neon bleeds where I used to stood. Radio crackles like a prayer gone wrong, and I'm still humming this broken song. Yeah, I was raised where the truth don't last. Just faded churches and broken glass. Daddy's voice was a slamming door. Mama cried till she couldn't no more. I learned young how to numb the ache, how to smile when my bones still shake. First it was liquor just to feel alive, then it was pills just to survive the night. Now I got plaques on a motel wall, but I still feel like I got nothing at all. Crowd scream names that ain't really mine. They don't see me when I cross that line. And she was flying a rainy town, lipstick tears and a haunted crown. We love too hard for a love that bruises, two lost souls making reckless truces. She said we're just ashes in disguise, and disappeared in the neon skies. Now every highway sounds like her ghost, riding shotgun when I'm most alone. And I talk to heaven through cigarette smoke, but the silence cuts like a cruel joke. So I keep driving through my decay, trying to find a better way. Where ash road saints with broken wings, singing pain like it means something. Whiskey hearts in a midnight rain, trying to turn survival into gain. If I crash before I see the dawn, tell them I was barely holding on, but I fought like hell through every mile, still searching for a reason to smile. Whoa, to smile. Whoa, still searching for a reason to smile. Yeah, backstage bottles and backdoor shame. Every city feels the same damn game. I got success but I feel erased. Different hotels, same empty space. I've been sober, I've been gone, depends on how far I drift alone. Every mirror shows two sides, one survives, one still dies. She said I'm trouble wrapped in skin, too many wars I keep locked in. Watched her leave in a motel glow, like she already knew I'd go. Now I'm flying through a thunderstorm, trying to remember what I was before. Every mile is a memory scar, every thought goes way too far. But I still hear something deep inside, a voice that won't let me die, saying boy you still got flame, even when you feel ashamed. So let the tide scream through the night, let the past burn out of sight. I ain't clean, I ain't whole, but I still got a stubborn soul. Every fall taught me how to stand, every wound became a plan. Maybe broken is the start of rebuilding a shattered heart. We're ash road saints with broken wings, still singing what the pain brings. Whiskey hearts but a steady wheel, trying to find something real. If I make it through this endless fight, I'll turn my darkness into light. And even broken men like me still learn what it means to be free. Whoa, to be clouds falling past the line. Sky turns gold like second time, and for the first time in a long, long while, I don't feel like I lost my style. Rain like needles on cracked glass skin. Radio hissing where the truth has been. I got whiskey ghosts in the passenger seat, and a heart that forgot how to beat. I was raised where the sky don't pray, just broken clouds and long lost days. Daddy's love came in shattered tones. Mama cried in a house of bones. I learned young how to disappear, how to turn my pain into cheap beer. First it was liquor just to kill the night, then it was pills just to fake alright. Now I'm famous but I feel erased. Different city, same empty space. Crowds scream loud like I'm made of gold, but they don't see me when I'm alone. And she was chaos in a southern dress, pretty lies and a life in stress. We burn like fire in a stolen motel. Two broken angels that fell from hell. She said we're just damaged learning to breathe, then disappeared in the midnight breeze. Now every highway hums a name. Like me, I'm bleeding through the rain. I talk to heaven through cigarette smoke, but it answers back like a twisted joke. So I keep driving through fractured time, trying to outrun what's still inside. Where neon graves on Highway 13, singing pain like it's a dream. Whiskey hearts and a broken spine, trying to survive one more night. If I crash before the morning light, tell them I fall with all my might. 'Cause even lost souls still believe there's something more than meant to be. Whoa, meant to be. Whoa, still believe, yeah. Backstage demons in a velvet suit, every compliment feeling untrue. I got platinum plaques on a haunted wall, still hear my name when the silence falls. I've been sober, I've been gone, depends on how the night drags on. Every mirror shows two men, one survives, one don't pretend. She said I'm poison wrapped in skin. Too many wars I keep locked within. Watched her leave in a motel glow, like she already knew I'd go. Now I'm flying through a thunder lane, talking to ghosts in the windshield rain. Every mile is a memory burn, every lesson I never learned. But I still hear a voice at night saying, boy, you still got light. Even when I feel too far, even when I fall apart. So let the engine scream my sins away. Let the storm decide who stays. I ain't clean, I ain't pure, but I'm still breathing, I'm still sure. Every fall made something new. Every scar told me what to do. Baby, broken was the start of rebuilding this shattered heart. Where neon grays on Highway 13, still chasing what we never seen. Whiskey hearts, but a steady hand, trying to find where I stand. If I make it through this endless night, I'll turn my pain into something right. And even broken souls like mine still learn to cross the finish line. Whoa, down past the broken line. Sky turns gold like it's first time, and for the first time in a long, long while, I don't feel like I'm running out of miles. heart on fire. Neon glow getting darker, tired. I got a whiskey breath and no direction, just ghosts in my reflection. Yeah. I was raised where hope don't grow, just in the fields and the radio low. Daddy lived with a pack of lies, mama cried till the tears went dry. I learned young how to disappear, how to drown every single fear. First it was bottles to feel alive, then it was pills just to survive. Now I'm on stages with broken dreams, crowds scream loud, but it don't mean a thing. I still feel like I'm lost in the dark, even when I'm tearing it apart. And she was trouble in a motel light, red lipstick and a whiskey night. We love too hard for a world so cold, two demon hearts doing what we're told. She said we're just ashes in disguise and vanished under neon skies. Now every highway hums a name like gasoline on an open flame. And I talk to heaven, but it don't call back, just static noise on the midnight track. So I keep driving through my own decay, trying to find a better way. I'm chasing light through broken glass, trying to outrun my shattered past. Whiskey dreams in a fading rear view, wondering if I'll make it through. If I fall before the morning breaks, tell them I gave more than I could take, 'cause even lost souls still ignite in the dark before the light. Bottles and empty praise, every smile feels like a maze. I got success but I still feel broke, still choking on the words I spoke. I've been clean, I've been a mess, depends on the weight I suppress. Every mirror shows me two, one survives, one breaks in two. She said I'm chaos in human skin, too many walls I keep locked within. Watched her leave in a cigarette glow, like she already knew I'd go. Now I'm swerving through a thunder lane, talking to ghosts in the windshield rain. Every mile is a memory scar, every thought goes way too far, but I still feel something real inside, a spark I never could divide. Even when I feel too gone, still humming this broken song. Let the time scream, let the past collide, let the neon burn what I hide. I ain't perfect, I ain't free, but I'm closer than I used to be. Every fall taught me to stand, every scar shaped who I am. Maybe broken is a start of rebuilding a shattered heart. I'm chasing light through broken glass, still fighting for a second chance. Whiskey blood but a steady soul, trying to make myself whole. If I make it through this endless night, I'll turn my pain into something right. And even broken hearts like mine still learn to cross the line. Cross the line. Still learn, cross the line. Rain fades out on the interstate, sky turns gold, it's not too late. And for the first time in a long, long while, I don't feel like I need to run for miles. Yeah, another midnight runaway, whiskey on my breath, blood on my memories. If heaven got a back road, I've been missing every turn. Tap dancing on the hood of my old black Ford, headlights cutting through the sins I can't afford. Bottle in Tennessee pills in a Marlboro 10. Every mile I drive feels like losing again. I made money, got famous, bought a house on a hill. Still wake up every morning, wanna swallow a kill. Everybody scream my name when the stage lights glowed, and I go home to silence, colder than the snow. Mama said, boy, pain don't wash off and jack, but I've been baptizing demons every night out back. Tattoo prayers on my skin, scars under the thread, trying to outrun the voice in my head, saying better off dead. And she loved me like a wildfire burns a pine tree down, kiss me hard and disappear when I start to drown. Now a ghost ride shotgun every town I pass, lipstick on a whiskey glass shattered in the dash. And the radio keeps playing songs about salvation, but every exit sign look like temptation. I'm still breathing somehow, even with the wolves in my mouth. I'm a runaway heart in a broke down dream, high on the hurt, low on self-esteem. Neon ghosts in the rear view flame, trying to watch my soul in the Tennessee rain. And I scream at God from a midnight lane, can you love a man going insane? If I crash tonight, let the sirens sing. Maybe broken souls still got wings. Souls still got backstage bottle, bad habits, black lungs. Still carry trauma where my dad's voice comes from. Half these people only love me for the outcome. Nobody there when the lights die and doubt comes. I got platinum plaques, but a heart full of rust. Couple million streams, still ain't teach me trust. I done slept in motel, slept inside addiction, fell in love with women, built from bad decisions, and I know I'm toxic. Got angels in the attic and they screaming stop it, but pain turned a lost boy, cold and chaotic. Now my soul look like downtown after riots. I was popping pills just to fall asleep, now insomnia and guilt keep stalking me. I swear every mirror got a different face, and every prayer feel delayed in outer space. But I ain't dead yet, still riding with my regrets, middle finger out the window screaming not yet. If the devil won't smoke, tell him come correct, cause I survive nights I don't even recollect. I'm a runaway heart in a broke down dream, high on the hurt, low on self-esteem. Neon ghosts in the rear view flame, trying to wash my soul in the Tennessee rain. And I scream at God from a midnight lane, can you love a man going insane? If I crash tonight, let the sirens sing. Baby, broken souls still got wings. Still got wings. Even broken souls still got wings. I've been drowning in the dark too long, turning every scar into another song. If pain's a price for being alive, then tonight, damn right I survived. No more running from the man I was, no more poison in my blood, because the highway ends where the healing starts, and the rain can't drown these rebel hearts. I'm a runaway heart, but I finally see the man in the mirror ain't my enemy. Neon ghosts fade with the morning light, and the lost ones learn how to survive the night. Yeah, I scream to God from a midnight lane, now I hear him through the thunder and rain. If I crashed on day, let the whole world sing. Even broken souls still got wings. Still got wings. Even broken souls still got wings. Rain stopped falling somewhere near the state line. First sunrise I've seen in a long time. Maybe rock bottom ain't the grave after all. Maybe it's just the place you learn how to crawl back out. Cold rain on a motel sign, engine running bottle dry. I've been chasing ghosts through county lines, trying to bury a past that's still alive. My daddy drank himself into a Bible verse. Mama cried in the kitchen saying love hurts. So I learned young how to hide the pain and smoke, how to laugh real loud while my soul ain't broke. Now I'm 20-something with tattoos and scars, playing sold-out shows and sleeping in parked cars. Got a platinum record hanging over empty rooms, still hear depression singing me a funeral tune. I fell for a girl with cocaine eyes, lipstick stains and alibi lies. We burn like whiskey poured on flames, two lost souls just killing our names. She said, baby, heaven ain't made for us, then disappeared in the dust of a midnight bus. Now a memory hits every time I drink, like a knife in my chest every time I blink. And these neon lights don't heal nothing, they just make broken hearts look pretty in public. I keep driving with the past in the trunk and a dashboard full of almost giving up. I'm still alive with a heart half burned, riding through hell with the wheels still turning. Black smoke rising from the pain I hide, thunder in my veins on a midnight ride. And I scream every word to the Tennessee sky, if I lose myself tonight, don't let me die. Cause the fallen ones still deserve a song, even shattered souls keep holding on. Holding on. Even shattered souls keep holding on. Yeah. Back on pills in the bathroom sink, another bad decision every time I drink. I got fans screaming like they know my pain, but they don't hear the silence when I'm off that stage. Everybody loves fame till the dark rolls in, till the mirror start looking like an evil twin. I was numb for years, now I feel too much, so I self-destruct every soul I touch. I got motel key, unpaid therapy, broken trust and anxiety burying me. Every highway sign feel like prophecy, either freedom or another catastrophe. I remember nights with bloodshot eyes, speeding through the storm just to feel alive. Middle finger to the memories behind, but regret got a way about running time. Still I wake up breathing, even after all the demons, even after all the nights I swore I wouldn't make it through the evening. I'm still alive with a heart half burned, riding through hell with the wheels still turning. Black smoke rising from the pain I hide, thunder in my veins on a midnight ride. And I scream every word to the Tennessee sky, if I lose myself tonight, don't let me die. Cause the fallen ones still deserve a song, even shattered souls keep holding on. Holding on. Even shattered souls keep holding on. Maybe rock bottom was a road back home, maybe broken hearts still blown through stone. Maybe God still listens through the whiskey haze, even rebels lost in neon rain. I ain't proud of every scar I got, but every wound reminds me I ain't right. And tonight, for the first time in years, I can see the sunrise through my tears. I'm still alive, and the storm moved on, still singing pain in a rebel song. No more running from the man I was, no more drowning in synthetic love. Now the headlights cut through the pouring rain, and the ghost in me don't feel the same. If you're lost out there, just sing along. Even shattered souls keep holding on. Keep holding on. Even shattered souls keep holding on. Rain dripping off the hood, radio low, sun coming up over the highway slow. And for the first time in a long damn while, I don't wanna disappear anymore. Rain bleeding down the windshield slow, engine humming, the radio low. Half a bottle by my side again, trying to outrun where the hell I've been. Yeah, I grew up where the church bells rang on Sundays, but pain lived in the walls every Monday. Daddy fought demons with a cigarette flame. Mama cried softly while she whispered my name. Now I got tattoos like open wounds and platinum records in hotel rooms. So whole crowd screaming like they understand, but nobody sees me when I ain't the man. I got rich off songs about being destroyed, still feel empty like a broken toy. So I pour more whiskey till my thoughts go numb. Another blackout night I can't wake up from. And she had blue eyes full of cocaine stones, red lips, leather jacket, hard ice cold. We made love like we were running from death and disappeared from each other by dawn smoke breath. Now my memory burns through Tennessee nights like neon crosses in motel lights. Every road sign feels like a goodbye, every rearview mirror got another lie. Keep hearing my soul through the static noise like a scared little kid trapped inside the voice. And the pills wear off when the sun comes up. That's when the loneliness hits too much. So I drive through the rain with my scars on fire, half-dead dreams in a worn-out choir, screaming every sin I can't erase, with whiskey tears running down my face. And the highway sings like a funeral hymn for the man I was and the state I'm in. But if hope still lives in hearts this torn, then maybe broken souls can be reborn. Can be reborn. Maybe broken souls can be reborn. Another backstage buzz from a pill bottle shake, another fake smile for the fans I gotta make. Everybody thinks success kills pain, but fame just gave my demons a stage. I got ghosts in my bloodstream, nightmares disguised as daydreams. Couple girls love me for the spotlight glow, then vanished when they saw how dark I go. I've been self-medicated since 17, trying to kill memories I still see. Every other dog scare made my mama pray, but I kept sinking deeper anyway. No, it's 2 a.m. on the Kentucky road, speeding past the place where my past still grows. Dashboard glow on the face, one then talking to God like an old lost friend, saying if you hear me, don't give up yet. I know I'm a mess full of regret, but I'm tired of drowning in my own mistakes and waking every morning with a heart that aches. So I drive through the rain with my scars on fire, half-dead dreams in a worn-out choir, screaming every sin I can't erase, with whiskey tears running down my face. And the highway sings like a funeral hymn for the man I was and the state I'm in. But if hope still lives in hearts this torn, then maybe broken souls can be reborn. Can be reborn. Maybe broken souls can be reborn. Rock bottom in a motel room, bottle shards and a heart consumed. Thought the darkness finally won, till I saw the sunrise bleed through the storm. And for the first time I ain't running away, ain't numbing my blood just to make it a day. These scars ain't chains, they prove I survived. And tonight, damn right, I'm still alive. Now I ride through the dawn with my head held high, still got pain but I don't wanna die. Every mile putting goes to rest, every heartbeat pounding in my chest. And the highway sings like redemption now, like heaven finally heard me shout. If you're lost tonight, just hold on strong. Even the broken still belong. Still belong. Even the broken still belong. Rain finally stopped outside the state line, whiskey bottle empty for the last time. And somewhere between dark and dawn, I found a reason to keep driving on. Street lights flicker through the pouring rain. Gas tank low, whiskey in my veins. Another night with nowhere left to go. Just me and these ghosts on an endless road. Yeah. I was raised in a town where the silence screams, where broken homes kill childhood dreams. Daddy disappeared in a cloud of smoke. Mama worked 2 jobs till her back damn broke. So I learned how to hide every bruise inside. Learned pain and pride both come alive. Started drinking young just to blur my head. Started popping pills when the hope went dead. Now I'm front row famous with a backstage curse. Got my whole damn life in a leather verse. Things throw low while I drown in sin. They see the spotlight, not the war within. And she came around like a reckless flame, black boots stomping through my pain. We kissed in dive bars under neon saints. 2 shattered hearts, 2 gone to save. She whispered, baby, we're born to lose, and still my soul in motel rooms. Now every song sounds like her goodbye, and every bottle got a blue-eyed lie. The rain keeps falling on the Chevrolet, like heaven trying hard to wash me clean. But every mile got another memory, and every memory still bleeds. So light one up for the lost souls running, for the burned out hearts still beating through nothing, for the addicts, the lonely, the scars we hide, for the ones still drifting through the midnight sky. I've been too high, too low, too far gone, still scream these words like a battle song. If there's hope for a wreck like me tonight, then maybe broken souls survive. Whoa, broken souls survive. Whoa, maybe broken souls survive. Yeah. Now it's 3 a.m. and I'm swerving lanes with a head full of smoke and a chest full of pain. Got success, but the silence louder. Every hotel room feel like another coffin. I got demons tattooed underneath my skin. Every scar got a story stitched in. Couple overdoses, I barely survived. Guess God still got me on the line. And my friends all faded with the after party. Fake love disappear when your soul gets dark. Now it's me, this road in an old guitar, singing to the moon through a busted heart. I remember one night in the Tennessee storm, punching dashboard lights while she slammed the door, screaming, you can't save what don't wanna change. Then she vanished in the thunder rain. That light still echoes in my veins. Every time I numb myself again. But tonight I'm tired of running scared, tired pretending that I never cared. So bury the bottles in the dirt tonight, set fire to the ghosts in the rearview lights. I ain't saying that the hurt is gone, I'm just learning how to carry on. And the highway sings through the engine noise, like a choir made for broken boys. Every crack inside my soul still burns, but maybe scars can guide you home in return. So light one up for the lost souls fighting, for the hearts still alive through the thunder and lightning, for the outcasts praying at the roadside signs, trying to outrun darkness one more night. I've been too high, too low, too far gone, still sing redemption through a rebel song. And if you hear this while you drive alone, just know the broken ain't alone. Whoa, the broken ain't alone. Whoa, no, the broken ain't alone. Sunrise breaking through the clouds ahead, last cigarette burning in my hand. And somewhere between the rain and dawn, I finally felt my heartbeat moving on. Thunder rolling over county lines, neon buzz and motel signs. I got one hand shaking on the wheel, and a heart too numb to feel. I came from a nowhere town full of broken glass, where dreams die young and pain grows fast. Daddy drank himself mean every Friday night. Mama prayed to God till the morning light. I learned real young how to bury fear, how to fake a smile while drowning in beer. Started with smoke behind the football stands, ended with pills falling from shaky hands. Now I'm headline famous with a backstage ache, another sold out crowd I can't celebrate. Everybody screams like they know my scars, but they don't see me crying alone in cars. And she was danger wrapped in leather and gold, blue flame eyes and a heart ice cold. We danced through bars like outlaws in sin and tear each other apart again. She said, baby, hell looks good on us, while pouring cheap whiskey into plastic cups. Now a ghost still rides when the night gets late, like cigarette smoke I can't escape. These highway lights blurred like memories, every raindrop sound like therapy. And I keep driving through the wreckage inside, trying to find a version of me still alive. So raise your glass for the lost and lonely, for the burned out kids nobody wanted, for the hearts held together with nicotine prayers, and the soul still running from the nightmares. I got scars underneath these tattoos, still got blood on these old boots. But if the night don't kill me by sunrise, maybe broken men can rewrite their lives. Oh, rewrite their lives. Oh, maybe broken men can rewrite their lives. Now I'm speeding through the storm like a runaway train, mind full of pills and a mouth full of pain. Every ex-girl said I needed saving, but I turned every love into devastation. I got platinum blacks hanging over depression, fake smiles cover self-destruction. Every backstage room smell of liquor and smoke, every handshake feel fake as hell, no joke. I remember one night by the Tennessee line, she was crying in the passenger side, said you can't keep drowning just to feel okay. Then she slammed that door and walked away. That silence hit harder than the drugs I took. Now I see her face every time I look at the rearview mirror or the bottom of a glass, still haunted by the wreckage of my past. But tonight ain't chasing death no more, ain't letting darkness drag me to the floor. If I made it through them overdose nights, then maybe there's still some fight inside. So let the rain crash down on me, wash these demons into the street. I ain't proud of who I've been, but survival still counts as a win. And the radio screams through blown out speakers, anthem for the drunk believers, for every lost soul holding on, singing broken words till the pain moves on. So raise a glass for the midnight riders, for the outcast hearts in the storm survivors, for the kids still numb in the neon glow, trying to outrun wounds nobody knows. I got scars underneath these tattoos, but I'm still alive and I got proof, 'cause the dark ain't strong enough to take my life, and broken men still learn to survive. Oh, still survive. Whoa, yeah, broken men still learn to survive. Rain finally stopped on the interstate, sunrise cutting through the gray, bottle empty on the passenger side. And for the first time, I didn't want to hide. Steady radio thunder in the air, broken dreams spill everywhere. I got ghosts riding shotgun tonight, and the past I can't outrun, no matter how I drive. Yeah. I was raised where the dust don't settle clean, where hope gets buried underneath gasoline. Daddy's voice was a bottle breaking glass, Mama's tears faded in the grass. I learned early how to disappear, how to smile while drowning in fear. Started with a drink just to feel alive, ended up praying just to survive. Now I'm signed on paper, but lost in skin. Another hotel room I don't fit in. Crowds chant my name like I'm made of gold, but they don't see the nights I'm cold. And she was fire in a dead-end town, leather jacket, never back down. We burn like sin under neon rain, then love each other straight into pain. She said, you'll never leave this life behind, and let me stranded in the rewind. Now every highway hums her goodbye, like broken glass across the sky. The rearview's just a gallery of scars. Every mile drags me back too far, and I swear I hear my soul call out, but I don't know what I'm worth now. So I drive through the ghost zone, Highway 9, whiskey hands and a fractured mind. Every neon sign says turn around, but I'm too far gone to slow this down. If I fall asleep in the pouring rain, let the road remember my name. 'Cause I'm just a man made out of scars, trying to find light in broken stars. Whoa, broken stars, yeah. Trying to find light in broken stars, yeah. Backseat pills and the dashboard blow, speeding through places I used to know. Every wrong turn, feel like fate. Every good day comes too late. I got success, but I still feel broke. Still choke on words I never spoke. Fancy the king, not the kid I was. Still fighting demons I can't outrun. I've been lost in love more times than I can count. Every forever turn to let down. She said I was trouble dressed in fame, and she wasn't wrong. I carry that shame. So let it rain, let it wash me clean from every nightmare I've ever seen. If I break down in the middle of the night, let the wreckage still prove I tried. I ain't perfect, I ain't healed, but I finally feel what I feel. And maybe pain's just part of the art of a broken man with a beating heart. So I drive through the ghost zone, Highway 9, whiskey hands and a fractured mind. Every neon sign says you're still alive, so I scream back, I survive. If I fall asleep in the pouring rain, let the road remember my pain. But don't forget I fought so hard to find light in broken stars. Broken stars, still finding light in broken stars. Engine fading in the morning light, rain dissolving into white. And for the first time in a long, long while, the silence didn't feel like goodbye. Rain on the windshield like broken applause, engine coughing like it's got its own flaws. Neon bleeding down in nowhere town. I've been losing sleep just to not slow down. I was born with a hope don't grow too tall, just rusty fences and a church bell call. Daddy left a hole in the family name. Mama filled it up with survival pain. I grew up quick and slow dying place. Learned how to lie with a straight up face. First taste of whiskey felt like peace. Second taste turned me to a disease. Now I'm older but I don't feel grown. Got a million strings but I feel alone. Fancy lights, I see the dark. Every applause just tears me apart. And she came like trouble in a southern breeze. A pretty smile, but a heart a mess. We loved like fire in a gas stain room, then watched it die by a motel moon. She said, you'll never change, you'll never learn. Lit a cigarette and watched it burn. Now every highway looks like her eyes, cold and bright and full of goodbyes. And I talk to God, but the signal's weak, like he forgot how to answer me. So I keep driving through broken years with a bottle full of unanswered fears. I'm just cigarettes in the rearview heaven, burning out slow at 2 a.m. Reverend, screaming my sins in the thunder skies, praying the road don't end my life. If I crash, let the truth be told. I was just a kid who grew too cold, trying to find love in a broken song, trying to feel right where I went wrong. Where I went wrong. Still singing where I got scars that don't show on stage, hidden pages in a crowded page. Every hotel room feels like jail, every goodbye feels like fail. I've been cleaning, I've been wrecked, I've been one step from no regrets. Popping pills just to mute my head, wake up wishing I was dead instead. But I ain't dead, I'm just halfway gone, singing pain in a stubborn song. Every mile makes me question fate, every mirror shows a different face. I reminisce in a parking lot, thinking success was all I got. But fame don't hug you when you shake, fame don't fix what love can break. So I pour them off for the version of me that still believed in being free. Then I burn it down just to feel the heat, just to remind myself I still be. Let the tide scream, at the past can lie, let the ghosts I love all fade outside. I don't wanna be who I used to be, but I don't know who's left of me. So I scream at the sky till my lungs go dry. If I'm still here, then tell me why. And the silence answers like it always does, with a broken heart and a lack of trust. I'm just cigarettes in the rearview heaven, still burning out at 2 a.m. Reverend, trying to turn pain into something bright, trying to survive my own damn life. If I make it through one more storm, I learn what it means to be reborn. But tonight I'm just holding on to a broken verse of a longer song. Starts slowing on the interstate, sky turns gold through the broken grate. And for the first time in a long, long while, I don't feel like I need to run from the miles.